Wenziwa yini mangabe ukuluma la nabantu uthi ubaba mubi? Ngoba mina usuke wazi ukuthi ubaba yini ayilwelayo nami.
New day, new drama in South Africa. According to new reports, Musa Mseleku gets his wives arrested after he lost over 5M inside his house. Please like this video as you watch. Musa Mseleku, polygamy in South Africa and reality TV star, was often the subject of the media's attention due to the dynamics of his unconventional family. With 5 wives, a large number of children, and a successful profession as a businessman, Mseleku's life appears to be always subject to general scrutiny. However, a recent incident raised the eyebrows and acquired the attention of the wide-ranging media. The story of how Musa Mseleku was arrested after losing more than 5 million South Africa Rand inside his home. This video turns into the details of this strange event, which provides an insight into the family life in Musa Mseleku, its commercial dealings, and the legal later of the situation that shocked both fans and critics. Before diving in the drama surrounding the arrest, it is necessary to understand who Mseleku is. Musa was born in 1975 and became a familiar name in South Africa for his multi-wives lifestyle, which he published to the public through the famous TV program Athando Ehimbu. She gave the reality chain of viewers a glimpse of Mseleku life, his 4 wives, and their many children. His controversial lifestyle raised discussions on polygamy, culture, and modern family dynamics in South Africa. Musa is also a businessman and author, and he collected a great wealth throughout his career. His multiple properties, investments, and projects have been placed in a strong financial position. However, the great wealth is often a great risk, and this is where the story of Rand is 5 million missing. The accident reveals when Musa Mseleku discovered that 5 million Rand had lost inside one of his homes. According to news, what was stored in a safe location inside his palace, which was often used in commercial transactions and private investments. He sent the discovery of missing money from shocks through the Mseleku family, which led him to believe that someone inside his family was responsible for theft. According to reports, Mseleku conducted a series of internal investigations as each member of his family, including his wives and children, interrogated. Tensions escalated as no one confessed to the crime. The absence of any strong evidence, along with the seriousness of the situation, has taken strict steps to restore lost money. As the investigation continued without a decision, Musa Mseleku decided to involve the authorities. At a dramatic junction, the police were called to Mseleku's house for a comprehensive investigation. In a step that shocked many, Mseleku asked to arrest his wives for their alleged involvement in theft. The logical basis behind his decision is still unclear, but the sources indicate that Mseleku believes that one or more of his wives have knowledge of the lost money. As the main support system in Mseleku, his wives were also his business partners and participated in the family financial affairs management. The idea that a person inside this inner circle can participate in such a large-scale theft sent Mseleku to a state of frustration and disbelief. As a result, the police detained Mseleku wives to interrogate. Soon the situation came out of control with the growth of the public interest in the case. The media in South Africa rushed to report the accident, with some speculation that this was another propaganda trick to keep Mseleku in the spotlight. Others believe that there are more deeper, more personal issues in the Mseleku family, with some indicating the presence of tensions between Moses and his wives regarding money, control, or marital infidelity. The arrest of Musa's wives of Mseleku, the flow of reactions from the public and the media. Several Athando Ehimbu fans were shocked by the transformation of events, as they used to see the dynamics of the family that was photographed as relatively harmonious on TV. It was a reality offer. It drew a picture of the polygamy family, organized well, as love, respect, and mutual understanding seemed to prevail. However, the detention revealed a different aspect to the Mseleku family, which many fans were not prepared for. Social media platforms were immersed in the accident. Some followers of the show expressed his lack of belief, while others stood with Mseleku, claiming that his actions were justified given the size of the financial loss. There were also those who criticized Mseleku, on the pretext that his decision to arrest his wives was a synchronous and honest reaction to what could have been a slight misunderstanding or mistake. After a comprehensive investigation, The police eventually launched Mseleku's wives, as there was not enough evidence to charge her with theft. While the exact details of the investigation remain special, it seems that the money has not been recovered at all, and no one has been officially accused of stealing it. The case was eventually faded, with no major legal consequences on any of the parties concerned. Despite the solution of the case, the damage to the General Mseleku was made. The drama of detention was widely covered in the media, leaving questions about his family's condition and stabilizing his relationships. While Musa Mseleku did not speak extensively about the accident, the sources close to him have alluded to the basic tensions of his marriage and the life of the family that exacerbated the financial pressure. The loss of this important amount of money must cause stress within any family, especially when financial resources are complexly related to personal and commercial issues. The multi-wives lifestyle of Musa Mseleku, which requires multiple families management, large numbers of children, and complex financial transactions, could eventually contribute to stress and repercussions in the family. The pressure of maintaining such a pattern of life may be, as well as losing a large amount of money, Mseleku may have made extremist measures in an attempt to solve the situation. The accident also shed light on the challenges of managing a large family with many financial responsibilities. In the multi-wives family, the complexities of dealing with couples and multiple children can create conflicts, especially when finance becomes a point of disagreement. While the Mseleku Athondo Nesthembu show depicts a picture of family harmony, the reality of living under these circumstances may involve a great deal of tension, jealousy, and competition, which can leak into public and legal disputes. The story of Musa Mseleku and 5 million rand is missing a reminder of the complications and challenges that come with wealth, fame, and dynamic for the multi-wives family. While the accident may have been resolved without legal consequences, it raised important questions about confidence and loyalty and dealing with financial affairs within a large family structure. It also emphasizes the difficulties facing public figures in managing their private life while they are constantly in the eyes of the public. For Musa Mseleku, this event may be an invitation to wake up, which leads him to reassess the way he deals with family and financial matters and his relationships with his wives. Whether this incident will affect his long-term lifestyle, but one thing is clear: Mseleku's life, like his controversial family dynamic, is nothing but an ordinary thing.